Early in my pre-sales career, I really struggled to qualify customers. I thought that every customer that I disqualify might be killing pipeline, or that customer may have had a chance for us to win. And I felt this sense of guilt that if I disqualified a customer, fired them, as the fun way to say it, I might be regretting it later down the line or be held accountable for our low pipeline. Then one day, my sales leadership pulled me aside and asked me about a specific deal I was feeling really uncomfortable about. He asked me, why are we doing this RFP? Why are we continuing to demo? Why are we spending all this time on this customer when you've got this really big one over here that you probably could be doing more with? And it really shocked me. I felt that if I were to speak up about something like firing a customer, that again, I might be regretting it. And so he gave me this simple framework of 3 steps to really understand if we should be working with that customer or not. The first step, understanding ICP. ICP is, what industry are we working in? What size is that customer? What region is that customer in? And does that customer have a use case that fits similar to our other customers? Essentially, where do we win as a company? Now, there are going to be fringe customers that are very similar to the use cases that you're solving on a regular basis, but you need to be careful with those customers. They may not be referenceable. The second step is product development. If you have a use case that's not necessarily right dead on center, then you have to consider what's going to need to be developed for product. So every feature costs money, and there needs to be a return on all of those. The nice thing here is that's not your job to necessarily figure out, but you do have a responsibility to support it. The third point, churn. Every single customer that you bring on, especially that's a fringe use case, has the potential to churn. Think about this in the long run. If you're going to have a customer sign for just a year or 3 years, there is a startup cost to that customer. There is product development that you're going to have to invest in. It is cheaper to keep an existing customer as a business than it is to acquire a new one. Many organizations are moving their pre-sales teams into being compensated and incentivized on ARR, or recurring revenue, rather than just new customer acquisition. So in summary, 3 steps. Check ICP, understand where your product might need development, and think third, churn. It's your responsibility. It will be a struggle if you're a pre-sales professional with your AE at first to feel like you're killing their pipeline, but you're able to focus more time on fewer deals with a deeper focus, and that's what enterprise sales is all about.